Buenos dias, dámy a pánové, vítám vás už herní série na hru Deus Ex Human Revolution. Nyní se zeptáme toho někoho na to něco, jestli to funguje.
You work here?
Yeah, you could say that.
Good. I need to see your boss.
Really? Well, I'm sorry, Guilo. Mr. Tong Zihong sees no one today.
Look, I didn't come halfway around the world to take no for an answer. Do us both a favor and tell me where he is.
Or what? You get mad and tear down a few walls with those enhancements of yours? This place isn't named the Hive for nothing. It's got plenty of worker bees come out of the paneling to stop you. What is it you think Mr. Tong do for you anyway?
I'm looking for someone. A cybersecurity specialist named Ari Van Bruggen. You know him?
Never heard of him. What do you do? Steal your girl? Owe you money?
He had a job go bad, and now he's on the run from the people who hired him. But you knew that already, because a man like Mr. Tong doesn't hire idiots. And this is the first place people like Van Bruggen come when they need help. So stop wasting my time and take me to Tong.
You've got it backward, boy. You're wasting my time. Van Bruggen is minor league player. Tong knows who he is. He just don't care. He's got bigger things to worry about.
The people hunting Van Bruggen work on an international scale. If he's not on your radar yet, then Tong is way behind. I can help him catch up, but only if we pool our information.
Don't try to bullshit a bullshitter. Van Bruggen's the only game in town. You know it, I know it, so of course Tong knows it. You can tell us nothing we don't already know. It's a local matter. Hengsha only. No Guilo allowed. Consider yourself lucky. As an outsider, you not know how to play on our turf anyway.
Je to docela dost divný, že stojí opřený o nic.
Being an outsider here gives me the advantage. I got backup and support that nobody else knows about, plus some resources of my own. Your boss can gain from all this, but only if you let me see him.
Maybe Van Bruggen should have gone to you for help, instead of coming here. But it worked out okay. We found him a safe hiding place. What if I make you a deal? We only need Van Bruggen for a couple of jobs. After that, we got no use for him. So, you come back in a month, and I personally show you where he is.
All I need from Van Bruggen is information. The same information his enemies are trying to keep from getting out. There's no point in them going after him anymore once he tells me what he knows. So if Tong lets me see him now, in the long run, it'll make his life easier.
You don't even know who you're going up against, and you think you have a chance? Forget it, Guilo. You're not going to see Tong ever. You don't know it, but I'm saving your life.
Au. To mě moc zase nepřesvědčilo, kámo. No nic, tak já si to vezmu přes osobní zdroj. A tím osobním zdrojem je náš barman, který, jak jistě všichni víme, samozřejmě toho řekne víc. Jeď, barmane, pojď.
What can I get you?
Tong wasn't upstairs.
He wasn't? You checked the lounge and he wasn't there?
No, and I really need to see him. Where is he?
Sometimes you have to prove yourself to Tong first. But today could be your lucky day, Lao Wei, because I just might be able to help you out with that.
Is that so? And just how much is this help likely to cost me?
That all depends on you, my friend. I got a problem I need solving. Trouble is, none of my usual guys are available. And this problem, it involves a woman. Someone who owes Tong money. Getting it out of her is proving to be difficult. It's a dirty job, but it might just get you what you want. You interested?
Tell me more. I'm listening.
That's what I like to hear. This woman, Jaya, she's a broker. Highly competitive field in Hengsha. But without the right skills, her business wasn't doing so well. So, we helped her out. Gave her a nice social enhancement upgrade chip so she could understand her clients' needs. Now, it's time to pay us what's due, but she says she won't.
So basically you want me to be your collector?
Yes, but it's not as simple as that. The girl's gone into hiding and thinks we won't find her. But she also took her phone and computer along to keep her business alive.
Not very smart. Assuming you've got the equipment to track those.
We don't exactly. But we know someone who does. And that's where you come in. Bao Tower set up a surveillance network around town. A series of relay antennas. I need you to hack them. 3 relays should be enough for us to access the database and triangulate Jaya's position.
Then I go get your money.
Exactly. The first relay is on the rooftop of a 4-story building in the Yuzhou district. I assume you've got an info link and Wayfinder package in those fancy OGs of yours? I'll upload the coordinates and then contact you once you've hacked in.
No, tak mu to jdeme vyřídit. Tak, jdeme teda pro tu ženskou. Tak. Zkušenostní body mohou být použit v augmentačním menu pro odemčení dodatečných rozšíření nebo nových augmentací. To je v celku docela dost hezký, ale myslím si, že to zatím nepotřebuji. Tak, jsme mimo. Jsme mimo dosah. A jelikož mi to tady asi bude trošku... jo. Já budu si zbytečně vypotřebovat baterku. Dobrý. Máme jeden praktičnostní bodíček. Já už mám všechny energetické články. Co to? Chviličku! Dámy a pánové, já se moc omlouvám za tenhle menší střih a půjdeme tedy dál. A jdeme teda pro tu ženskou, já teďka teda nevím, co se přesně tam teďka mělo dít, ale doufám, že jsem to zapla. Tak, oficiálně jsem to zapla, tudíž myslím si teda, že bychom měli být teďka OK. Já tady běhám jak totální šílenec. Tak, teď bychom se měli podívat do nějaké té oblasti. Já jsem totálně v nervech dneska. Protože jestli to nevíte, tak já mám totálně nohu v prdeli. Takže já skoro vůbec nechodím. A já se snažím co nejvíc vyhýbat chození. Ale bohužel do školy to prostě nejde. Že? Takže tomu jsem se třeba nevyhla, ale v ostatně všemu jinému jsem se dokázala naštěstí ještě vyhnout. Tak, co pak tu máme? Teďka bychom měli vylézt nahoru, což pro Adama Jensona no problém, protože on je prostě takový genius, asi tak stejně jako já, ale to nebudeme radši říkat. Oh.
Good job, Lao Wei. I see you found the first relay. Now hack it and turn off its security protocols.
Ježiš, to je dement. To jsme tady bude radit, imbecil. Jak se říká, to přece nemůžeš stihnout. Ale já se jmenuji Adam Jensen, dámy a pánové, já stihám naprosto všechno.
Access granted.
Ježiš, já jsem dement.
One down, 2 to go, my friend.
Jasně, samozřejmě, jo, to bylo tam, že vlastně, joj, bu, tak. Pamatuju si, že na tom úkol jsem vlastně asi vůbec nehrála. To se stává, dámy a pánové, to se stává. Ne, ale dáme, to se může stát jenom mě, víte? Takovému dobrému imbecilovi. No pojď.
Access granted.
Good. Second relay is down. Only one remaining.
No výborně. Ježiš, počkat, jak bychom... Jo, já už si pamatuju, já jsem to tu obešel nějak takhle. Tak, už jsme se tu hackli? No tak ze srandy, co tu je? To není moc teda složitý.
Access granted.
Jo, dobrý. To necháme otevřít, no. Třeba se mi to jednoho dne bude strašně moc hodit. A ono se mi to zrovna teď hodí, pozor! Výborně. Ne, Johnson, nepadej, hlavně nepadej, opavej se spadnou, ty skurvisino, já tě normálně bych tě zabila normálně. Tak, dobrý, výborně. Říkám, že mám dneska posranou náladu, takže dneska budu strašně moc nadávat. A nádám z Johnsona. No jak říkám, no a v prdeli a já jsem totálně bezmocná. Víte, jak všechno rychle ovládám, to je dobré, že? Tak se vám to líbí, tak se jako mě.
Access granted.
Ježe, jsem dement.
Excellent work. I'm starting the triangulation now. Should have a location very soon. And I've got it. Jaya is hiding in an apartment building called the Hengsha Court Gardens in the Yuzhou district. I'm sending you her coordinates. Get over there and get us the money she owes.
OK, já se tam dostanu za chvilku. Tak, nyní bychom teda měli jít do té budovy. Jo, tady. Mr. Adam Jones. Setkejte se s podíváme si, ne. Se vybavím, no. Porozumím, že vlastně potřebuji za 5 vteřin. Jo! Tak, nyní vyjdeme teda ven. Já to jenom zkontroluji. Tak, a tady by někde hned měl být. Dobrý den, madam.
Who are you? Another one of Tong's thugs? Well, get out! I told him I won't pay another credit!
Look, I know this is not an ideal situation, and I'm not proud that I gotta do this. But Tong's crew wants the money you owe them.
Oh, you poor boy. Having trouble dealing with the dirty job you have to do? And I should feel sorry for you? Reality check, taxman. You're here to steal money from me.
Stealing? They got you the augmentation you needed, and they expect you to pay for it. Not the most charitable thing to do, but I would hardly call it stealing.
Are you really that gullible? Tong doesn't run a buy now, pay later operation. It's more like a buy now, pay forever. Listen, I just started as a broker. Most other brokers come from rich families. They paid for augments that give them an incredible edge in the business. There's no way I could afford anything like that through legal channels.
So you cut a deal with a crime syndicate.
I didn't study this hard to end up with nothing. Once I made enough money, I offered to pay for the AUG. But no, what they want is part of my monthly profits. They say they're entitled to it since it's their upgraded enhancement chip that helped me make that money.
How much are they asking from you?
A couple hundred credits every month. Doesn't look like much, but in the long run, let's just say they've made a very lucrative deal. Especially if you consider I'm not their only client.
How did you meet Tong?
The same way most people end up meeting Tong. I was hurt, and one of his hounds smelled blood. They came to me and offered me help. I was intelligent enough to know it was a bad idea, but angry enough not to care.
Couldn't you work without the augment? You wouldn't have gotten into so much trouble if you'd played by the rules.
Play by the rules? Let me tell you a little story about playing by the rules. I come from a poor family. My father, my mother, my 2 sisters, and 3 brothers, none of them ever amounted to much. When I tried to do better, when I made efforts in school, they said I was wasting my time. I got into business school, and again, they said I was wasting my time. That I could never compete with all those rich kids and their tutors and extra classes.
But you did.
I did. I finished top of my class, without the extra help and special attention, only through blood, sweat, and tears. And then what did my classmates do? They cheated. They once again bought their way to success. And what did my family say? That I had wasted my time. I was just supposed to accept defeat after all the efforts I've made? No. No way.
Listen, maybe I can speak to one of Tong's men. Try and get you off the hook.
You would do that? I thought you were just another one of his mindless thugs. It's hard to properly express what this could mean for me.
Don't thank me yet. I can't guarantee they'll listen. But I'll try.
Tak, máme ho teda přemluvit. Já se teďka jenom teda něco mrknu. Tak, já ti to nechám otevřený, dámo. Šup. A znovu pojedeme výtahem. Aha. To je dost dobrý. Dobrý. Tak, výborně. Tak, rychle pryč. To rychle taky radši uvezím, že počkám. Tomu nějak se mě nevěřila, ale... Já už nevěřím dneska vůbec něčemu, ani ukládání her. Oh. Ty čínská napisy tady. Jo, my se vlastně mohli se metrem, že? Dobře, já. a buďte přizpůsobili.
What can I get you?
Hey, about that job?
You found Jaya yet? You need to get back the money she owes us.
What's it gonna take for you to leave Jaya alone for good?
I don't understand. Didn't you get the money?
I know about the Shylock scam you're running. Get her the augment she wants and then bleed her with monthly payments for the rest of her life. I want to know what it's gonna take for you to leave her alone for good.
A cyborg with a heart of gold, are we? Tell you what, Guilo. You give me a year's worth of payments and she's free.
You're too kind a man. A fine specimen of humanity. Here's your money. Now you better leave her alone.
Don't make threats you can't enforce. But yes, she's off the hook. I'll put in a good word for you with Tom. He's in his office downstairs. The guys will let you through.
Tak, chlapci mě nechali projít se Tomem. Počkej, co jsme... Máš to pivko, že?
想要什么东西，都把载住。
You see this? And to screw it up in the fourth, I'm just flushing my money down the pot.
You're Tong.
Hey, you only work that out now. Guess you're not as sharp as you think. How about you tell me who you work for? Then I decide what I tell you about Van Bruggen.
Does the name Seraph Industries ring any bells?
Seraph Industries? Isn't that American company stole all the headlines a while back? You're still in business?
Why wouldn't we be?
Check the news. Biotech corporations seem to be failing a lot these days, especially the ones who are making enhancements. Van Bruggen's in the Alice Garden pods. Capsule 301. Place is a rat hole, but it's useful sometimes. Make sure you leave him in the same shape you find him.
And if I don't?
Your call. But those implants of yours might look even more special on somebody else.
Tak díky, pane Tongu.
Malik, you were right. Tong is helping Van Bruggen. He stashed him in the Alice Garden pods.
Thought as much. A hacker who knows his way around corporate firewalls would make a valuable asset for the triads. I'm at the pods myself, Jensen. Want me to run interference?
Tak, já nemusím něco.
No, don't put yourself at risk. I'm heading there now.
Tak, šup. Můžete zastrčit svoji zbraň do pouzdra. Tak, pojďme jsme tam šli. To mluví čínsky.
再等一下嘛，等我赚够了。
Chvilku, máme nějaké augmentace, že?
钱我们就可以去找个公寓搬进去住嘛。那我们现在不得不在乎嘛。
Tak, počkej, co to tam bylo? Tak to bude dobré. Na to se vcelku těším. Tak, co pak to máme? Výborně. Nezapomeňte užívat živiny pro doplnění energie. Ok, nebude problém.
我听说他们想改变原来那种。
Jo, bych se teďka měl kolikrát tak, aby se nás nevšimli. Takže jenom tak, prostě se tu hacknout. Pojď.
Access granted.
Tak. Kapesní sekretářka nikde, že? Jo je. Tak, super. Aspoň se to nemusíme jak se hackovat. toho... Přistupňovat. Tak, tak, řekneme to tohle.
Access granted.
Tak. No. Je to celko docela dost málo, ale... Pro mě je hlavně zase něco. Oh yeah.
Jensen, I was on my way out.
What are you doing here, Malik? I told you I got this one.
I know. I didn't do anything. Trust me. Van Bruggen's all yours.
Hang on a second. Something's wrong. What is it? Why are you here?
It's nothing. I mean, can't a girl have secrets?
Oh, jo,
Malik?
Jensen, if you even think of using that Casey mod on me, I will hit you.
I wouldn't dream of it. I'm just concerned, that's all.
Fine, since you're so damn curious. Years ago, I used to live here, remember? My friend, my best friend, Evelyn. She was like a sister to me. Made living here fun. But then there was an accident. She's dead.
I'm sorry, Malik.
Wait, Jensen, let me finish. I thought I was okay with it, but I know she didn't just die. She was killed. Murdered. Her damn scumbag boyfriend did it. I know he did. I knew he was trouble right from the start, but she just wouldn't listen to me.
Malik, easy. If your friend was murdered, the police would have suspected something. They would have investigated.
That's just it. There was no investigation. They said she fell down a flight of stairs like it was some kind of freak accident. But her wounds, the way she died, they don't add up. It's right here in the damn blood spatter analysis.
Blood spatter? You've seen the police report?
Yes. A friend left a copy of it in a pod here for me to pick up. Listen, I know it sounds crazy, but I think there's been a cover-up. I just have to prove it. If I could get my hands on the autopsy report, the one that never surfaced, I know I'd get the truth. Except...
Why do I suspect I'm about to get dragged into something?
Look, Jensen, I'm sorry. I know Van Bruggen is the priority here, and I told you it was my business and I could take care of it. It's just... The more I think about it, the more I realize I'm in over my head. I'm just a pilot. I'm not a damn cop. But I need to know the truth.
Why do you suspect Evelyn's boyfriend had something to do with her death?
Because he was poison, right from the start. Born into money and influence, but never once assuming responsibility for anything. I don't think he's worked an honest day in his life.
So he was a wealthy, pig-headed asshole. If that was reason enough to accuse someone of murder, half the world would be in the pen.
No, there's more to it than that. He's known for violent outbursts, domestic altercations. He nearly killed a kid over some stupid gambling feud. The problem is, his family made him untouchable, even to the police.
And Evelyn was okay with all of this?
She always tried to see the good in people, give him the benefit of the doubt. You could say that's just being naive or even stupid, but I think she was just innocent.
You said you've seen the police report. Who gave it to you?
An old friend who was also a good friend of Evelyn's. He used to work for the Shanghai PD. He left a copy of it along with a few other things concerning Evelyn in a pod here for me to look at. He also left some instructions on how to contact someone at Lim for the autopsy report he's convinced was intentionally buried.
Why would Lim have anything to do with Evelyn's autopsy report?
Well, if you haven't noticed, the Chinese government has been outsourcing branches of its public services for years. Bell Tower polices the streets, and nowadays Lim does more than just cosmetic surgery. They're often contracted for special cases like Evelyn's.
And what made Evelyn's case so special, you think?
Her boyfriend, Lee. He was at the scene. He had Evelyn's blood on him and tested positive for alcohol and drugs in his system. With his rap sheet, it wasn't looking good for him. But his family, they're on a lot of boards with deep pockets and a lot of reach. They wouldn't suffer the embarrassment of having their son indicted on a suspected murder charge.
Tell me about Evelyn.
She was beautiful, carefree, loved to have a good time. I met her during my internship for a private transportation and logistics firm here in Shanghai. She was a great pilot, too. Knew how to feel the currents, to push the bird just so. Too bad her talents for reading the wind didn't translate to reading guys.
How so?
She was always getting into trouble with the wrong crowds. And it always had to do with some boy. She knew I didn't like him. Her boyfriend at the time, Lee, it drove a wedge between us, and when we parted ways, it wasn't amicable.
I understand.
She was a good girl, Jensen. She deserved better.
Okay, I'll help. What do you need me to do?
My lead, he works for Lim. He's a systems technician who apparently has access to their entire database. He's willing to hand over a copy of Evelyn's autopsy report.
So you want me to meet him and get the report, is that it?
Yes, but he'll only respond to a certain phrase. Death and life have their determined appointments. To which he'll reply, riches and honors depend upon heaven.
Christ, Malik, this is starting to sound like something out of a bad spy movie.
I know. He's just trying to protect himself. I didn't pick the damn quote. So just play along and remember the line, okay? You'll find him inside the lobby of the Lower Hengsha Lim Clinic.
Does this guy have a name?
None that I know of. But he apparently goes by the handle Anonymous X. I know.
Anonymous X. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, before I forget, everything concerning Evelyn's incident, newspaper articles, the police report, Lim details, it's all inside pod 009 here in the hotel. You should read over everything if you can.
Pod 9. Got it.
I need to go. Contact me with any updates and... Thank you. I really appreciate this, Jensen.
Ona odešla do sdíla, to vůbec nevadí. Tak, pro dnešek to tady ukončil. Díky moc za každý odběr, za každý like, za každý skladnutí. Uvidíme se v další části náhodou Deus Ex Human Revolution. Tak lidi, adios.